Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐿𝐵𝐻𝐿, and in this video, I'll explain you how to pull Docker images from a Google Cloud private artifact registry. So here you can see this is my Google Cloud console. So first let's navigate to artifact registry. So I will open this in a new tab. So here you can see this is the artifact registry console. So I will navigate to this demo repo. So inside this repository, I have a Docker image. So I will open this Netflix. And inside this I have a Docker image. So this is the Docker image. So I will open this Docker image. So these are the image details. So I'm going to select here pull, and here you can see Docker pull, and using this command I'm going to pull this Docker image. So to pull this Docker image from this GCP private artifact registry, first we need to create IAM service account credentials with artifact registry write permission role, and we need to download that service account JSON file, and using that JSON file we are going to pull this Docker image from this GCP private artifact registry. Okay, so already I created a blog on Medium on how to pull this Docker images from a GCP private artifact registry. So I will show you that blog. Just wait, guys. So I'll keep it here and I'll open this blog. Okay. So here you can see pull Docker images from GCP private artifact registry using IAM service account credentials. So okay. So using IAM service account credentials, we are going to pull Docker images from a GCP private artifact registry. So this is the blog link. So I will provide this blog link in my YouTube video description. Okay. So first we are going to create IAM service account. So okay guys. So first we need to navigate to IAM and we need to select service accounts, and here you need to create a service account, or else if you are having an existing service account you can directly provide this role, artifact registry read role. You can directly provide this role. Okay, so in this video we are going to do from scratch. We are going to create IAM service account, and in that service account we are going to provide this role, artifact registry read role, and using this role we are going to pull our Docker image from GCP private artifact registry. Okay, so I'll come down. Okay, so after creating this role we are going to download this JSON file, service account JSON file, and using this JSON file we are going to log into GCP private artifact registry. Okay, so let's do this everything in practical. So I will open compute engine here. So I'm going to create a new virtual machine on Google Cloud. So in that virtual machine I'm going to install Docker and I'm going to perform everything. So here you can see when I select here VM instances, right now I don't have any of the virtual machine. So first I'm going to create a virtual machine. Directly select here create instance, and here we need to give the name of the instance. So let's give the name like instance 1. And when it comes to machine configuration, here I'm going with E2, and here I'm going with E2 medium. It comes with 2 CPUs and 4 GB of memory. And OS and storage, here OS, let's select Ubuntu, and by default it comes with 10 GB. Okay, so directly select yes, select. And in networking, so previously I created a custom VPC, so I'm going to select that custom VPC. Let's drop down this, and here you can see my VPC. So previously I created this VPC, and I'm going to select this VPC, and I'm going to create this virtual machine on subnet 1. So already I explained this everything on compute engine series, so try to watch that videos. So let's wait. And our virtual machine is in creating state, so let's wait. And after creating this virtual machine, let's install Docker in this virtual machine. So meanwhile, let's open service account, that means IAM. Directly navigate to IAM, and here you need to select service accounts. So here you can see service accounts, and here you can see currently I have only the default service account. So I'm going to create a new service account. Directly select here create service account, and first you need to give the service account name. So here let's give GCP hyphen service hyphen account. So this is the name I'm giving. So here you can give the name whatever you want, and this is the ID it was taken by default, and directly select here create and continue. And up to now we created a service account. So now we need to provide roles for this service account. So currently I need only artifact registry. So artifact registry, So let's give artifact registry administrator, or else here you can give artifact registry read and artifact registry write. So in this video I'm going to give administrator permissions, and I'm going to select here continue, and here I'm going to select done. So here you can see we created a service account. Here you can see this is the name we have given, GCP-service-account. So up to now we haven't created any of the JSON keys. Okay. So here you can see first you need to create a service account. Up to now we created a service account, and after creating the service account, if you want to check your roles for the service account, you can directly go to IAM, and here you can see all the service accounts. So here you can see these are the service accounts. So we created service account with name GCP-service account, right? So let's see. So here you can see GCP-service account. So this is the service account we created, and we have given artifact registry administrator role. Okay. So now we need to download this JSON file. Directly go to service accounts again. Open the service accounts and GCP-service account. So this is the account, and directly navigate to keys. Okay. So directly select your add keys, and here you need to select create new keys. So up to now we haven't created any of the keys, right? So that's why here we are going to create a new keys. So key type is JSON we are going to download. Select here JSON and create. So now a JSON file will be downloaded to our local. So here you can see private key saved to your computer. Directly select here close, and now I'll open my file manager. Inside this in downloads we can find that file. So this is the one 𝐿𝐻𝐵𝐻. Okay. So inside this, it contains all the details of our Google Cloud. Okay. So here you can see type is service account. We created a service account, right? So this is the type. And this is our project ID, 𝐿𝐻𝐵𝐻, and here you can see at last N9. So in this project only we created this service account. So I will show you that. So here you can see my first project. Inside this you can see name is my first project, and this is the project ID, 𝐿𝐻𝐵𝐻, and last you can see N9. So this is the one, and let's navigate to VS Code. And here you can see this is the private key ID, and this is the private key, and this is the client email, and this is the client ID, and this is the authentication URL, and this is the token URL. So these are all the details for our service account. Okay. So using this service account credentials, we are going to authenticate with our Google Cloud. Okay. So for this service account, we have given only artifact registry administrator permissions. Okay. So now let's come here and let's navigate to VM instances. And here you can see our virtual machine is in running state. So let's connect to this virtual machine. And in this virtual machine, let's install Docker. Let's wait. So in previous video, I explained you how to push Docker image to a GCP artifact registry. So try to watch that video, guys. And I have done two different videos. One is manually, and another video is using Jenkins. So we have automated pulling Docker images using Jenkins also. Try to watch that videos. So first we need to update this instance by using sudo apt update -y. So first it will update our instance. Sorry, spelling mistake. Sudo apt update. So first it will update our virtual machine. So after updating this virtual machine, we are going to install Docker in this virtual machine. So let's clear the screen. And now sudo apt install docker.io-y. So it will install Docker. So Docker installation has been completed. So now let's hit here Docker version. Okay, so here you can see it was displaying like permission denied while trying to connect to Docker daemon. So we need to give executable permissions to var run docker.sock. So sudo chmod 777 var run docker.sock. So again, Docker version. So here you can see this is the Docker version. Version is 24.0.7. Okay. So let's clear the screen. So currently we don't have any of the Docker images and we don't have any of the Docker containers. Okay. So now let's do one thing. So without this service account credentials, okay. So up to now we created a service account and we have given artifact registry administrator role and we have downloaded that JSON key. Okay. So in that JSON key, so these are all the details. So without using the service account credentials, so first let's try to pull our Docker image. So let's open this in a new tab once again. I will open this demo repo and I will open this path Netflix and I'll open this image and here I'm going to select pull and here you can see you can directly pull your Docker image using this command. So I will copy this command and I will paste it here in my terminal and enter. So here you can see error response from daemon. So here you can see request do not have permissions artifact registry repositories download artifacts. So okay, so it doesn't having permissions to pull this Docker image. Okay, so that's why we in this video we are going to use IAM service account credentials to pull this Docker image. Okay, so now let's copy this service account file. So first I will copy this entire credentials and I'll create a file here VIM GCP service account. So inside this file, I'm going to provide all the details of my service account. Okay. So these are all the details. So I'm going to save this. And now let's do cat GCP hyphen service hyphen account. So here you can see these are the GCP service account credentials. Okay. So now using the service account credentials, we are going to pull this Docker image. So, okay. So this is the command. So once let's come to this blog. So, okay. Here you can see this is the command. So I'll copy this command and I'll come to terminal and first I'll paste it here. Sorry. Let's copy that command once again. So here you can see. So we created a IAM service account credentials, right? So first we are going to cat that service account credentials and we are going to log into GCP private artifact registry. Okay. So here you can see this is the path US central one hyphen docker.pkg.dev. So here you can see docker login hyphen u JSON key. So using this service account JSON key, we are going to log into this GCP private artifact registry. Okay. So I will show you this part dash US hyphen central hyphen us hyphen central one dot docker dot pkg dot dev. I will show you this. So let's come here and let's here you can see us hyphen central one dot docker dot pkg dot dev. So in this path we have our Docker image. Okay. So let's come here and let's select here enter. Oh, no such file or directory. Okay. ls. Okay, so here you can see here we have given GCP hyphen service account dot JSON. So let's do one thing. Let's rename this to JSON. Move GCP hyphen service hyphen account to dot JSON and ls. So let's perform that command once again. So here you can see now login success. Now let's try to pull that Docker image once again. So let's copy this command once again, Docker pull command, and I'll open a terminal and I'll paste it here and enter. So here you can see now it is able to pull this Docker image. So This is because we have provided our GCP service account credentials. So using that credentials, it is able to pull this Docker image. So now I will hit Docker images. So here you can see this is the Docker image it was created. So now if you want to run Docker container using this Docker image again, so this is the command docker run -d. So we are going to run this Docker container in detached mode. So that's why I have given -d hyphen name container one. So the container name we are giving container one. So hyphen p stands for port, and let's give localhost port as 5000, and my container is running on port 80. And here we need to give the image name. So this is the image name. I'll paste it here, colon latest. Now docker ps-a, it will display all the stopped containers as well as running containers. So if you want to see only the running containers, docker ps, so this is the command. Okay, so now let's try to access this container. So here you can see we are given local host as 5000. So let's come here, let's copy this external IP with port 5000. So here you can see we are going to access our container. So this is how you can pull your Docker images from a GCP service account, sorry, GCP private artifact registry using IAM service account credentials. Okay. So yes, that's it for today's video. So now I will explain you how to delete your service account credentials. So directly open the service account. So if you want to remove only that JSON file, you can directly select your keys and directly select here delete and delete. Okay, so now our keys will be successfully deleted. So let's wait, let's open this once again, please. So here you can see no rows to display. So now you can't pull your Docker images. Why? Because means we deleted our service account JSON keys. So okay, so again if you want to delete this service account, you can directly select here your service account and delete. Okay, so don't try to share your service account credentials with anyone, guys. Okay, so and yes, that's it for today's video. So in this video I explained you how to pull your Docker images from a GCP private artifact registry. So in next video I'll explain you how to pull Docker images from a private artifact registry. So okay, by default when we create any of the artifact registry in Google Cloud, by default it will be private. So in next video we are going to do that repository public, and without using this IAM service account credentials, we are going to directly pull the Docker image from GCP artifact registry. Okay. So, and yes, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And see you in the next video. And bye.